Good morning. It is Wednesday. I know when I do interviews, because everybody sees me for the first time, this is my go-to shirt. It's neutral, has a bit of character, it's not too plain, it's not too loud. It's perfect. I don't have an interview, I have a screening that I have to do online. I'm gonna take care of that now. I just want to go through some of my notes. It says the screening is 10 minutes. I know 10 minutes can feel like a long time, but I've never done a screening that's 10 minutes. I had a screening not so long ago, maybe about a month ago, that was like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Some of the questions were pretty challenging, but I'm very happy and grateful for the opportunity to even get through to screenings, because it just gives me like a taste of what I'm gonna get in the future, but also it gives me the opportunity to practice in real time. Obviously, a screening is very different to an actual interview where you're sitting in front of a panel of managers, HR, recruitment, and all of that. But I definitely do enjoy doing the screenings. I'm not as nervous about this as I was about like the others. I think I'm getting used to it, and I like that, because I haven't had corporate interviews in a very, very long time. Even when I did have them, I had very few of them, so interviewing is not one of my strongest points. I have come to that conclusion. I thought it was, because I just thought I was so well put together and I speak well. I thought I presented myself well in terms of like verbally. I could advocate and market myself pretty well, but I clearly can't. I think my CV speaks for itself, but I think I struggle when I get into the interview process, and so now I'm building that confidence, which is what I'm really grateful for with these screenings. I have to prepare, and then I want to go through my notes first. I just want to sit in the seat of where I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to do it in the study so that I'm used to the space. So this is how I do my makeup. I don't think it's showing very well, but it's pretty basic. It's not, I like it to be demure and basic and very subtle, because firstly, I don't usually do my makeup. I think you guys see that all the time when I'm on here. And secondly, I want to just not be too much. I want the job, so I don't want them to think I have everything together, which I don't. But I think we just don't look the part. I want the job, right? And my hair, I plaited my hair not knowing I was gonna get these screenings. I have another assessment tomorrow that I have to go do physically. I don't know what that entails. That's kind of giving me heart palpitations. I do need to call the place or the organization just to make sure that this is real, because I'm also not sure if it's a real thing. I have to call. I need to confirm addresses. The address is confusing me as well, because the place it says it's at, that's not what the building is called. So I need to call them and confirm that, and just confirm if I need to bring anything with me, obviously other than my resume. And then when I'm done doing this, I think in the afternoon, so in the morning I'm gonna eat. I'm just gonna like tidy up downstairs, because I haven't done anything. I just showered and got ready. So I'm gonna go down. After I do the screening, I'm gonna eat something, and then I think I'm gonna go to the mall. I don't need to get shoes for work. I just want one pair of good heels that I'm set with. I didn't wear heels when I was working in the US. Like, that's not what the job entailed. So I don't have like professional pointy toe heels, or just comfortable, good corporate heels. I don't have that. So I need to go get a pair. And while I'm there, I'm gonna go look for some makeup, and there was something else I wanted to do. I need to go print. I'm gonna print my resume for tomorrow and just be prepared, because it's not an interview, it's an assessment, and I'm not really sure. I've never heard of this assessment. I've even asked about other people about it, like, have you ever done such an assessment at work? And I can't imagine what it would entail for the job that I applied for the position. I can't imagine. Like, I'm struggling to put it together. But let me just finish up tidying the room so that I can go set up and get the camera ready, and also just get my resume ready and practice one more time, and then do my screening. So I'm gonna see you guys in a bit. Wow. I don't know why, but interviews make me very nervous, whether it is sitting in front of a panel or a screening of questions that I can redo. A while ago, maybe like over an hour ago, I just completed my screening for this company. Just just like all the other screenings I've done, I'm just not too confident about how it went. I messed up one question. I mistakenly submitted a video on one question that I meant to redo, but it was like 5 seconds. I had done something wrong, and then I pressed redo, and then I pressed submit by mistake, and it went through. After you submit, you can't redo the question, and so I just had to carry on and do the rest and not let that get in the way of what I did. But I do think it's gonna impact the overall interview process for me, so I think I'm not getting my hopes up. I think I'm just gonna consider that one done. One thing I do appreciate about this company is they actually communicate with you. They communicate, and like within a timely manner. They don't take too long to respond to you. If I see that they take like over a week or 2 weeks to respond about the screening, I'm just going to consider it unsuccessful, because in that case they usually, like most companies, won't respond to you whether you've done a screening, whether it's just based off of the results of your resume to kind of let you know if they're going to interview or follow through on a recruitment process with you, whatever it is. If they take too long, I just consider it not successful. I'll see how that goes. I have an assessment tomorrow, which reminds me I actually have to call, so I'm going to be back in a minute. Tomorrow there's a bee in the room. I don't know what to prepare. I just called them to confirm the address of where I'm going. I know where I'm going. So yeah, I'll be leaving not too early in the morning. I have to be there at 11, so I'm hoping to be there. Not hoping, I'll be there by 10:30. And it's a written test, they just said. I was just told to bring myself and my brains. I asked what to prepare. They said nothing, you just come. So I'm assuming it's like not a psychometric test. There's another test where you're kind of like placed in, it's questions that are based off of what you'd be dealing with on a daily basis within that position. And I need to sort out my outfit tonight, and then I think I'm gonna go get pants as well. I have one interview pants that I'm confident with. The others are big, they're oversized. And then obviously my outfit, which I'm gonna probably change to a white shirt, so I'm gonna have to iron tonight. There's a lot going on. I feel pretty sad about the interview that I just had. It would have been a great company to work for. I'm not open to the whole idea completely. I know now, like I just know that it didn't go well, so I'm not too confident about that. I'll take you guys with me to the mall and see what I can get. I'm at Zara and I'm not finding what I'm looking for. I found something, but I don't think I'm gonna buy it now. I just put it on and it looked good. talking, a lot of talking today. I didn't do a lot of showing, but I had a pretty hectic day. I walked so much in the mall that I have blisters. I love my feet, okay? I don't want anything to harm them, and now I have blisters. But I do think it was a very less than smart move of me to take like sandals, like very flat shoes, to the mall to look for work shoes. It just was not a very smart idea. Of course I was gonna go from store to store, and I don't know that mall like very well at all. Actually, I have put out my clothes for tomorrow. I had quite a few interviews this far. I'm pretty much wearing the same thing in most of my interviews, just because I don't see the need to swap it out. I'm not at the actual job yet. I have black pants that I can wear. I've got white shirts, I've got a red shirt. I used to have a blue shirt, but I burnt it with iron. I think instead of shopping at one go for all these things, because I don't have a job yet, once I secure something and once I feel very comfortable in the, like, not very, but once I feel comfortable in the position and, you know, I kind of suss out what people are wearing at work, I can then go and invest in other things. But other than that, I'm just gonna slowly but surely buy stuff. So it's like shirts that I'm gonna get. I would like a navy blue suit. I'm gonna go back for the pants at Zara, and then I want a dress. I don't want to be wearing suits all the time. And I found something very cute at Forever New, but I'm not sold. I wanna, you know, shop around. I think it was like 1,600. Pretty sure I can get something less that's similar, but if not, I think it's a pretty nice dress. I have a budget that I'm working within. And then I got the shoes. I am so lazy to show you. I'm so tired. I was walking and walking and walking. I'm so tired. When you are in a slump and you don't keep up with your skincare routine, this happens. Literally, it's like a mountain on my face. And then there's another one coming up here. There was one here as well. My skin is smooth, and you know, I finally have gotten it to a point where it can be smooth. But now when something comes up on my skin, it's very visible. It's like, it's literally, when I look at you like this, it's just a whole bump. Acne is not your friend. And I'm very sorry, but I need to get close because I want to see. The original ones that I use are the Mighty Patch, the Hero Mighty Patch patches. These are good because they suck out the gunk in your acne or your pimple or your zits or whatever. And then my aunt got my cousin and I these. She went to like some store in Midrand and they're called Troubleless. So I've noticed they don't necessarily have like that medicated effect where I feel like they suck out the nonsense or the dirt. They cover up the patch, meaning you don't play around with it and you don't irritate it. Honestly, that's the whole point of a patch, is so that you're not picking on them. Well, and they also have an amazing applicator. They have like a pull, like something you can pull with and then apply onto your situation. The next one is somewhere there. These are not as invisible as the Mighty Patch ones, and I even put my makeup over it. That's how like flat and invisible it is. Love Mighty Patch. Tomorrow I have a screening in the city of Johannesburg, but I've never had to go do an assessment, written, type, whatever. I've always done the assessment online. So whatever the assessment is, I'm just like, okay. It's from 11 to 12:30, so an hour and a half. I wanna get to sleep. I think I'm gonna wash the dishes tomorrow morning and just call it a night for tonight. And you know what? All is well when it comes to these interviews, because wow, I can't believe I actually really messed it up this morning. But for some reason, I'm also just okay with it. I'm like, okay, cool, you messed up, but like, I'm okay. It's neither here nor there. What was I gonna do, honestly?